Now, even though it's snowing here in Pittsburgh today, spring has officially sprung. And that means we want our homes to feel refreshed, revitalized. So in today's video, I'm sharing minimal effort ways to make your home feel refreshed for spring. Before we get into today's video, I do want to say a huge thank you to Lowe's for sponsoring the video, but I will tell you more about them later on. Let's get into it. The first way you're going to refresh your home for spring is to open your windows and change the air. By this I mean open up all of the windows in your home. You can go room by room for 15 minutes at a time. It's going to get all of that funk out. It's going to freshen the air. It's going to help reduce the allergens. It's just going to help you feel better. Along with that, you're also going to want to change out your air filters. So I don't know if you know this. Some people don't know this. I've seen all these TikToks recently of people being like, oh my God, I didn't even know you had to change the filter in your purifier, or that you had to unwrap the filter in your purifier. But you want to change the filters out in your home. I personally love Filtrete filters. These are the ones that I always use. I've used them since I've lived here because I think they just like are the creme de la creme of filters. Yes, that does exist. Basically, all you do is you pull out your old filter, look at how disgusting this one is. Oh my gosh, right? And I change mine once a month. You could do it more often, but you shouldn't wait 6 months, and you should definitely do it at the start of every season if you don't want to do it every month like I do. But you just switch it out. It makes sure that all of the debris that's getting caught by like your HVAC is actually getting removed, and then giving the filter, you know, a chance to do its job, because sometimes it gets stuck. This limits airflow, your heat isn't working as well, and your air is a little bit dirtier. So this is something you're definitely going to want to do. If you don't have central air or you don't have fans in every room, I definitely recommend having air purifiers. So I have an air purifier in my bedroom. I also have one in my baby's room. I just think it's really important, especially for rooms that have no windows, because those are both rooms that have no windows. So even when I'm changing the air in the rest of the home, sure, there is some ventilation, but you don't have that movement of air to really get it done. So I like using the Shark purifier in my daughter's room. I really like this one especially because you can turn the lights all the way down, so I can have it on while she's sleeping and not like accidentally wake her up, because I would never risk waking her up. Okay, so this one is really great. It's compact, it's not super loud, and it keeps the air really nice and clean, and it allows you to monitor how it's doing. So you can get any air purifier, but I would definitely recommend having something like that for the spring, especially because spring season means more allergies because things are blooming, and we want to make sure that we can exist in the world without sneezing every 5 seconds. And all the products that I'm using in today's video to refresh my home for spring are from Lowe's, and I do want to say thanks again to Lowe's for sponsoring today's video. A common misconception is that Lowe's is just a home improvement store, but while it is Lowe's Home Improvement, they have all types of things from lighting to home decor to cleaning products and more. And shopping at Lowe's truly could not be easier. I'm telling you, as a new mom, there's no place easier to shop at than at Lowe's, because one, they have free in-store pickup, so you can place an order online or in the mobile app, and then you can go in store and pick up those items for free. You also get free shipping, so you get free shipping on orders that are $45 or more, and the items come straight to your home. Lowe's also offers same-day delivery, so you get same-day delivery on eligible in-stock items when you place the order online or in the app before 2 p.m. And finally, Lowe's has a low price guarantee, so you're going to see low prices every single day, online, in store, in the app, guaranteed. So if you want to shop any of the Lowe's finds I share in today's video, just click the links down in my description box, and I've also pinned them in the comments. The next way you're going to make your home feel refreshed for spring is a nice little cleaning hack. I've shared this one before, but it is such a game changer. If you're sitting there with like your one little rag, like rubbing every inch of the wall, first of all, I know you're not doing that. And if you do, like, do you have anything else to do? That just seems so laborious. What I want you to do is just get a mop. You can add just a little bit of water. You don't have to add anything. Because of what mops are made out of, you can just use your mop on the wall to get it really, really nice and clean, to get all of that dust. You can also give your floors a nice good clean. In general, we think that the floors are clean because they don't look dirty, but that doesn't mean there isn't dirt on them. You can mop tile floors, you can mop wood floors, you can mop vinyl floors. Just make sure you're not leaving lots of water down there. I think a common misconception is that you can't mop these floors. You can mop them, you just can't steam all types of floors. Another way that I like to make my home feel brand new without doing like a home makeover in the spring is to swap out my rugs and like my entry parts of my home. So in my entryway, I would swap out my rug to maybe something lighter in color. We're moving out of the winter time when we're into more moodier colors, dark colors. In the springtime, I like to do something cream, something ivory, something white, something very, very vibrant. You can even do something really nice and colorful to just set the tone for the home when you're walking into the space. This could also be a really good opportunity to change out your bath mats because they tend to be really affordable, and your kitchen mats as well. I wouldn't change out the major rugs, but the smaller ones can really, really make a huge impact when it comes to setting the tone for the entire home. Now, I also really like to switch out my lighting for the new year, but but it can be costly. So I like to switch out really impactful pieces. So something that has a huge impact for me are my nightstand lamps. I like to swap those out to kind of give off a different feel. It just kind of gives a fresh look, and again, makes the entire vignette look brand new without being brand new. Something else you can do is, if you like to keep florals on your nightstand or throughout your home at all, you can also just switch the type of florals you're using to kind of signify the new season. So instead of using pine branches, real or faux, you could switch to hydrangeas or peonies or something like that. Something a lot more vibrant, something with a little bit more color and a little bit less green. Now, this is definitely a bigger project, but I did also want to share another way you can upgrade your home really easily for spring. Maybe you're tired of your old countertops, is to use like the marble countertop kit to make an old piece of stone look new. You could also do this to an old coffee table. Again, it's just about making something old look new again without having to buy something entirely brand new. And this one is very simple, but something else I personally like to do is to anchor my artwork. I think anchoring your artwork can just really elevate your interior design. So this is not necessarily something you need to do for spring, but it's just something that's just going to elevate your experience at home. So I like to use battery operated picture lights. I think it gives like a nice moody look. It draws your attention, and it also better illuminates the space. And again, in the spring, we have daylight savings, we get longer days, it's brighter. So why not boost that with some battery operated lighting? You can get USB lighting. You can also have lights hardwired, but I find battery operated ones so much easier, even better than USB sometimes, because with USB, you have to remember to charge them. With battery, they just like work for a long time until the batteries die. And I think that is just like so incredibly convenient. The next way you are going to make your home look better for spring is you're going to stop letting all of your real trees and your faux trees look sad. If it's real trees, honestly, I don't have any advice for you because I don't have a green thumb. But if you have a faux tree, they're looking sad because you're not putting them in a planter. You're getting these faux trees and you're just leaving them in that really sad plastic container that they come in. No, put them in a planter, use your old recycling boxes, stack them up high, and give them some extra height. Then you can add some moss over top, you can add some cloth over top, you can add some stones over top to kind of sell the look. You can even add uplighting and just make them look nice and tall. You also want to bend the branches in different directions, maybe towards wherever the sun would naturally sit in your home, to create the illusion that the branches are kind of orienting themselves towards the sun, which is something that plants do for photosynthesis. And you also want to give them a good dust. So just like you're dusting everything else, grab your microfiber rag and dust off all of the leaves, because they accumulate dust just like everything else does in the home, and it can get really grimy and disgusting. And you're going to be so annoyed with me for this one, but you want to disassemble like your laundry like little containers and make sure that you're cleaning out all of the mold, all of the built up detergent, all of that. That happens. It can be really gross. I did this in my home yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so disgusting. And this can stop your clothes from being as clean. It can stop your clothes from smelling quite as nice. It can stop your washing machine from just working as well. So take out everything that can come out naturally and make sure you give it a good clean. Same thing with your dishwasher. I want you to go over to your dishwasher and clean the filter. Yes, your dishwasher has a filter. I want you to pull it out. Sometimes you need to use your drill to get it out. Pull it out, give it a good rinse, scrub it with like an old toothbrush, a toothbrush you're not going to use again, to get the debris all out of those like really all of those nooks and crannies, and your dishes are going to be cleaner. It's going to smell better. It's not going to smell like food in your dishwasher over time. Another thing you can do to refresh your home for spring is to just take all of the cushion covers off of your cushions on your sofa, your actual sofa as well. If it has a slip cover, take the slip cover off, give it a nice fresh clean. These are things that we don't clean very often, but clean them for the spring. Again, sometimes we forget what color our things are, but you know, sometimes your sofa's looking cream, but it's actually white. Give it a nice wash in the laundry. I know it can be a pain, but it's a great way to start off the new season. Another high impact, low effort thing you should do for the springtime is changing out your light bulbs. I cannot tell you how often people think that they have just like really moody lighting in their home and they just have old light bulbs. Get up, switch them all out. You can use a standard light bulb and I promise you your space is going to be so much brighter. Also, light bulbs accumulate dust over time. So even if you're not changing out your light bulbs, get up there with like a microfiber towel or some microfiber gloves and give them a really nice good clean. You'll actually probably end up getting a lot more light than you thought you could actually have in your space. And this is a big one, and I'm just going to do this in my baby's room because I'm not strong enough to do this in my own room. But another spring upgrade you should definitely try is to rotate your mattress, especially if there's more than one person sleeping on your mattress. You want to make sure that your mattress is kind of getting equal weight distribution, equal use, to improve the longevity of your mattress. So make sure sure that you are rotating it seasonally. It is going to be a really, really high impact thing, though I know mattresses can be really, really heavy. Something else you should do to your mattress is sprinkle just a little bit of baking soda on it and deodorize it, and then vacuum up that baking soda after 30 minutes. It's going to make sure that your mattress smells better. It's going to suck out all of that dust and debris that gets sucked into your mattress from you sleeping on it all of the time. But that's it for today's video. Those were a few home hacks, low effort, high reward home upgrades that you should make for spring that are just going to totally elevate your space. Hey, if you want to shop any of the products I use in today's video to accomplish these upgrades, just click the links down in my description box to pick them all up from Lowe's. If you liked today's video, please consider smashing that subscribe button, and until next time, have a beautiful day.